Okay, so we got kicked right in the beginning, so I just rebooted everything because I don't want to have to deal with that, you know? So I rebooted everything and started over. I haven't touched anything, I just opened it. You saw in that first video. Shit, that's the wrong place. Let's try this. So I'm trying to bring the chat back up. There it is. Nope, that's not it. Come on, man. Obviously, I'm not live. Ah, there we go. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm waiting for it to load, and that could have what kicked me because YouTube beta takes a lot of power. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's what it was or not, but we got kicked. So we're back. Trying again, because you know that's the worst thing as a breaker is getting kicked. It's worse when you've already opened the case, but it's so much worse when you're like in the middle of a box. That's so bad. All right, so I'm bringing up the chat. 2019 Bowman start of the 51 case break. Bringing up the thumbnail again. So, I mean, that shouldn't happen again, right? So, we'll bring it back up. All right, I'm back, and I apologize for that. I promise I hate it as much or more. Mike Trout to $4.99. As much or more as anybody else when that happens. Brian Hayes. So the Wander non-auto super has been hit. Chris at Cards Infinity sold the case or box to a customer, and he pulled it. Dylan Cease to 125. There's a really ugly picture of it on Twitter, if you want to see it. This should be the first auto. I say ugly because, you know, his customer obviously took the picture, and it's a very bad picture. The card's all dirty and everything. I mean, I'm sure it's just dust from opening boxes, but... All right, so first hit is a redemption. I've got a buddy looking for Cartaya. That if it's a prospect, it's Cartaya. If it's in rookie, it is Kikuchi. And then, of course, there's all kinds of inserts and stuff. All right, so it is a rookie, so it's Kikuchi. Yeah. He's a very rare hit, so I've only hit him 4 times. This one is my 4th time. So to start off with a rare hit, that's nice. I know the Cartaya guy is like, son of a, but, you know, you're going to hit a lot more than Kikuchi. So give Buddy his due, right? Oh, I want to check Topps.com. I haven't checked it all day. I want to check Topps.com because I'm waiting for the Vladdy to come out. I'm waiting for the Vladdy. Paxton, Romine, David Boat, Laureano, Bellinger. 5-card bundle. Nope, I don't need any of those. I don't need the Thursday. I don't want Topps total. Let me make sure that the living set is still the same cards. Yeah. Okay. All right, so nothing at Topps for me. I like to check for, you know, first time the rookies come out. Yeah, my Easter, I had a good Easter. I got some complaints. They said I yelled too much. It was probably just because I was so tired and there were so many people in my house. Atomic to 150 of Swaggerty. Second auto. Vince Fernandez. Vince Fernandez to 299. Speckle. we had like 300 eggs, right? 300 eggs. Plastic, all plastic. Because I didn't have time for the other stuff, you know. So we had 300 eggs, and I made everybody strawberry shortcake. And I had the two of the guys that were, you know, had come over with their family. I had them hide the eggs. So they're outside. They got this bag full of eggs. They're just dragging the bag and letting the eggs fall out. It was pretty funny. But, you know, so the kids seemed to have fun. 300 eggs. There was like 15 kids, so, you know, they had a lot. Wow, look at that. First box, Wander Franco and a Kikuchi. So good sign. So this goes to the Wander experiment. And yeah, so it goes to the Wander experiment. I mean, it's in the 51 caser, but I bought the Wander spot, and so that's what I did with it. So that's cool. Congratulations. It's a good first box. I haven't hit a lot of Costello, but I don't know if that's just because I haven't hit a lot of Costello, you know? I know that Edward Cabrera and Nate Lowe, are with Vladdy. So if you hit a base Vladdy, you're going to hit a base Nate Lowe and a base Edward Cabrera. And of course, I only hit one Vladdy, so I didn't hit very many of those other guys. They're in a run together. So I don't know if maybe they were put in different cases or... He showed up 4 times. He showed up 4 times in the first 22 cases, which is on average. I mean, that's not bad. But in my breaks, other than those 22 cases, he also showed up 4 times, and those 4 were all color. So what that means is that the, let me get a sleeve for that. What that means is that it was just unlucky. The first 22 caser was unlucky because he hit plenty of times in those first 35 cases. Does that make sense? It's not that he wasn't hitting, he just didn't land in the right cases for that break. That's all that was. So, and that guy's got him in the next 50 caser, so it's not like he's out of there. You know, I've talked to him, and, you know, he's like, okay, well, let's see what happens. That's all. There's a few patterns that I recognize when I see the cards, but no, that's it so far. Like, I'll see a guy and I know, you know, okay, we're probably going to hit so-and-so, but I can't think of him off the top of my head. Julio Rodriguez refractor. And that Bryce Harper paper, it's going to go to me, and it gives me an opportunity to give those to people who lost out, you know. Forrest Whitley to 75. No, that's not what I said. I said the first hobby case, not necessarily the case one's going to be hobby. Amaya to 499. I'm not opening 6 hobby cases in a row. That would suck. But if you go look at the thread, Jay Frey, you'll see it. It says first hobby case, and then first jumbo case, right? And the reason I didn't say case 6 or case 7, you know, I specifically put hobby case 1, jumbo case 1, is because I don't know what order I'm gonna break them. You know, I might get froggy and do a couple hobby in a row. I don't know, but I've opened enough hobby for a while. I'm hobbied out, so I'm gonna open some jumbos. They only take me about 35 minutes or so. Yeah, that 1-of-1 yeah, it's not a big deal. It just means when I do open hobby, the first hobby I open is gonna go to that hobby 1 spot. Does that make sense? But in this case, this is the first jumbo, so it's gonna go to jumbo 1. Austin Beck. I wrote it down, but I probably wrote it confusing, maybe. I don't know. Hobby sucks. No, it's not no big deal. Just, you know, if you misunderstood, probably somebody else did too. So, but you'll see in there's a spot that says Jumbo 1, and that's, so far they've got one. They might get more. I mean, it's certainly not out of the question to hit another one. Yeah, opening hobby sucks. Opening hobby does suck. I'm really fast at it if I don't have to do this, you know, where I'm pre-sorting all the inserts and stuff. So like for a team random or a jumbo, it's not that bad. But man, it is death when you've got when you got to pre-sort as you go. Jumbo's not too terrible, but because they're all together. But man, hobby's just oof, brutal. So I didn't say it, but that second auto was Tirso. First auto was a Maya Refractor. Second auto was Tirso. Nolan Gorman, sky blue paper. Ah, all right. I would suspect Jumbo 7 would be tomorrow. Casey Golden to 250. It's a nice card. He's got a really nice auto. Casey Golden does. I like his auto. You've got Cartaya in this one? I just hit a redemption, but it wasn't Cartaya, it was Kikuchi. I do have a flawless break I'm going to do. I was going to open 3 of these. I might just open 2. Well, it depends on how fast I go. Because in like about an hour or so, I'd like to do that. I don't want to keep them waiting too long. I sent in 3 cards today to BGS Express overnight for 2-day service. I've never done that before. Evan White makes me really nervous, you know, because for the post office, I could only get $5,000 insurance. So that made me nervous. You know, I don't want to send $12,000 worth of cards for $5,000 worth of insurance. Pache. But so I shipped them off, but I got them $12,000 worth of insurance at BGS, when really I could have gotten as much as 25, you know. But just really, it's nerve-wracking. Refractor auto, Logan Webb. Wow, bro. I just finished it this morning. It's not even been 12 hours. They're working on sorting it right now. And when it will ship is, you know, as soon as they're done. As soon as they're done. And the team randoms definitely ship tomorrow because they are done. They just need labels, but everybody's already gone home for the night. So those ship tomorrow, the team randoms. They got those all done. And I'd say they're almost a third of the way through sorting the chrome for the 22 caser. So, I mean, they're moving really fast. Yeah, I mean, it did finish yesterday, but I mean, yesterday as in 12 hours ago, kind of. That kind of yesterday. It was actually this morning. Matt Mercer to 150. But they're on it, trust me. They're knocking it out because they know they got more. The worst thing is to not have one ship before the next one is ready. That's the worst thing. So the 22 caser's not going to have that problem. The catch is going to be, can they ship this 50 caser before I finish the next one? That's the catch. I think they can because they're really fast, but I don't want them to go so fast that they make mistakes. They made a couple mistakes shipping the other day, and I think it's because they were rushing. One mistake they made is they sent Cardinals cards for you or something like that. They sent one of his teams to Card Hamster. I think that's who it was. And you see how they made the mistake. Card, that's how they made the mistake. But, you know, if they were being careful, they wouldn't have done that. And then the other mistake they made was shipping the Star Wars. There's two R2-D2 autos. One's the new guy, and then one, of course, is the guy. Costello base auto is the guy that passed away. And they switched them, and one's really valuable, and one's, you know, not as valuable. So I got to get that fixed. Jimmy V and Kenny Baker, I think, is. But anyway, not a huge deal. I mean, it is if those are your cards. You hate to get the wrong cards in the mail. And it was just being careless, you know. And I don't want them to be careless. I want them to get that shit right, you know. So let me turn on my fan. Whew, okay, box 4. Yeah, I saw the tweet, the Wander non-auto. Yeah, that one I also saw. Victor Mesa Jr. to 150. Vince Fernandez, base auto. I think that's our second Vince Fernandez, so he's off to a hot start. He's already got 2 autos. Wander Super Auto. His base is going for $450, $500. I think it's a $60,000 card, but I could see it going for $100 grand. 100 green? I mean, just stupid money. Just because the Super isn't really going for 100 times base anymore. They're going for just insane numbers. So I think bare minimum that's a $50,000 card, but I'm very, very confident that it sells for more than that. I don't know about 100, but I mean, you get my point. It could just go anywhere. Wander Super Auto. All right. I don't even know what the Otani went for, to be honest with you. It depends on when it's sold, because, you know, he fluctuated so much between injuries and hot starts and cooling off. And Vladdy. Ooh, I thought that was another one. I'll be like, damn. Ronaldo Hernandez to 100. Atomic Auto Ronaldo Hernandez. Yeah, why did you say something I didn't answer? If you put it, sometimes YouTube will not post a comment. Like if you had a link in it or something like that, they won't do it. Who do I have in this 51? That's a good question. I have a couple spots. I have all of these. I have Seth Beer. And then I have a couple other spots. Oh, I have red, platinum, and vet plates paper, which is a great spot. That spot has been awesome for me. Yeah, sometimes I don't see all the chat when there's a bunch of people chatting at the same time. I don't always see it. Casey Golden, that's his second auto. I really like his autograph. Casey Golden. All right, guys, halfway through case one. My cards look like crap. Look at this. All of them have had that on them in this case. Fidelvis Nova. Fruitus Nova. Is that one of the guys that they asked me to... Hold on, let me look here. I can't remember if he's one of them or not. No. Or Elvis. Okay. All right. I got my odd names mixed up. Got a gold wave. Ooh, that's my card. 4 of 50, Seth Beer. The only problem with the Seth Beer, no first Bowman. And it is his first Bowman. But still, great card. Congratulations, Houdini. Hey, thanks. You're welcome. Ooh, nice card. Luciano. Base, but nice hit. You can get more than 5,000 for the U.S. Post Office, but in order to do it, you have to go in. You can't do it online. Here's the thing that makes me nervous about doing that in there is I have to say out loud that I need more than 5,000 insurance on a package, right? I don't know the people working behind that counter or the people that are, you know, just behind the wall that, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't want them knowing that there's a $10,000 something in this package that, you know, they're going to be sitting on. So that's why I won't do it. And the only reason I didn't do like FedEx or somebody like that is because I don't, you know, I got to be able to do it from right here and have my staff, you know, drop it off. I don't really have, I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time. So I shipped it overnight. You know, I've never had any problems doing that. It's got $5,000 insurance on it. And, you know, BGS will have it tomorrow before noon. Ooh, look at that. Two Marcianos. Big start for him. That's a big spot. And that's a big start to $2.99. Congratulations. Marciano with the win. Oh, I know it's a hassle. I know they pay people just so they don't have to give you the money. Believe me, I ship a couple packages a year. I'm well versed. They ask too many questions. Luzardo. Jesus Luzardo Atomic. I don't touch hockey because the one time I did, I still get hate mail from. The one time. Justice Sheffield, gold rookie auto. Justice Sheffield, nice hit. So the rookies have done well. Kikuchi and then Sheffield. Yeah, I don't. The last thing I want is people to know. No, not really. Clouts and Chara used to do them, but I don't even know if they still do them. Clouts and Chara. But they're in Canada, so if you're shipping, you know, it might not be worth it. Some guys on Blowout do them, especially if, you know, you find a guy that's done a hockey break in the past and you ask him for a certain product. We had a big hockey breaker, but I banned his punk ass for scamming. Fabian. 80 out of 125 and greater all, and then he's begged to come back. He's probably back on as a previously banned member. I'll catch him eventually. Cole Winn to $4.99. Yeah, there's not much hockey. Yeah. I'm in Florida, so I stay away from hockey. I can't pronounce everybody's name, and I get people still talking shit. I did a break, a 79, I think it was tops, not OPG, but 79 tops pack break, you know. Obviously looking for the great one. And, you know, I don't know modern day players, let alone players from the 70s. So, you know, people are like, oh, you shouldn't touch it if you know, you can't pronounce Gluck's name. I'm like, shit, he's got more vowels in there than what do you want from me? You know? So, and I even said when it started off, look, guys, I don't break hockey. I don't follow hockey. I just thought this would be a fun break. So, you know, forgive me when I butcher their names. And then I butchered their names and they talk shit, so I don't do them anymore. Your first hockey game. Daniel Johnson to 150. I think there's another auto in here. Yep. Looks like McKenna. Show is. Ryan McKenna, base auto. He just signs a big Ryan across the card. That's just lazy, bro. Alright, so this pack has officially whooped me. Vladdy. Estevan Florio. Right? Yeah. Them Panini packs get me. Somebody the other day in a live chat was complaining. He said I was opening hobby, and he was like, "Those packs seem to be opening way too easy." I was like, "What are you implying?" You know, like, they're opening way too easy. Somebody's used to Panini, because top toppy packs generally open like butter. Last auto, box 6. Ooh, nice. 30th anniversary, Justice Sheffield. Nice card. 27 out of 30. And the 22 case only hit one of those. Already got one. Already got one. Getting it done. It's been a good case. A lot of rare, rare stuff. The Burns super. Corbin Burns. I had a lot of Corbin Burns. For a rookie, he shows up quite a bit. You know? I was pretty impressed with the ones we were hitting. We were hitting quite a few. Like butter. Yeah. Hey, that's not bad. If you hit that many in the 22 caser, you did really good. Kikuchi had 2 autos in one box, or one case, and never hit again. That was it. His 2 autos in one case, and he was done for the entire 22 case break. Guillorme. Brady Singer to 299. Yeah, I know I hit a gold, but it was probably in a different break. Joe Adele to 125. No Vladdy in the 22 caser, but the same guy has him in the next, 100 cases. So I'm just going to try to totally redeem myself. All right, so prospect is Cartaya, rookie is Kikuchi, and then, of course, there's a bunch of really rare stuff that I would also really like to hit. Buybacks and lucky redemptions. And prospect, purple. Cartaya, purple. Nice hit. You are on the board. A lot of people really high on him, Cartaya. Well, the Eloy, at least I was able to give him an auto. He spent $500. And I gave him an auto, and then somebody else has him from here on out. But the Vladdy guy is Keiru, and he has him for all 123 cases. So I still have time, but I mean, he paid the price of a car for the spot. I don't think the green autos fall 1 every 3 or 4 blasters, unless you mean cases, right? Bechtold. Yeah, I think Vlad's gonna start hitting. That's why, at least. But I really want to hit him one. The very next case I opened after the 22 caser, he was in the second box. Yeah, Joey Bart is short printed. Yeah. He's probably as short printed as Vlad is, to be honest with you. Which will help his prices, but I don't know if it'll make up. Like, I don't know if the increase in per auto is going to make up the difference in the loss. I don't know. So, I mean, we'll see what we do, though. Genesis Cabrera. No shortage of his autos. Genesis Cabrera, refractor on him. Does Bart have blue? Alright, well that'll definitely help. I've hit Bart Atomic, and of course I hit the red. And then I've got, I think, 1 base. But Vladdy, I've only hit the 1 base. I also hit a Bart Orange Sterling auto, which obviously only counts for the Sterling spot. Magical to 150. Spanberger, refractor. Yes, Eloy is absolutely short printed. Yeah. Estevan Florial to 299. I know Dave's hit some Vladdies. He's got an orange and a red. Matt Vierling, refractor auto. Nice hit. Yeah, I did. That's a great hit. I sent him hate mail. I was like, I hate you now. Ryan O'Hearn. Look at that. If you think Vierling has a small auto. Look at Ryan O'Hearn's tiny ass. Oh yeah, no, I was absolutely glad. I sent him congratulations and all that. I was just kidding about the hate. Oh, Ryan O'Hearn's going to win that contest, that's for sure. All right, last auto, case 1. Kansas City. Gabriel Cancel. Gabriel Cancel. Yeah, no, I do. I do. Yeah. If I can't hit it, I'm glad it was him. Yeah, it was a good case. Not bad. Not too shabby. All right, we're going to do one more, and then I'm going to do Flawless. All right? And then we'll come back to this. But we're going to do one more, so don't go anywhere after I do this little recap here. Paper, no gold paper. Sterling has an Atomic of Madrigal. Talent Pipeline. Luzardo, Atomic for 30th. And Rookie of the Year. And an Atomic of Swaggerty. Okay, we have non-autos. Ke'Bryan Hayes, Estevan Florial, Joe Adell, Brady Singer, Daniel Johnson, Graterol, Fabian, Seth Beer, that's a big one right there, Hunter Green, Victor Mesa Jr., Christian Pache, Austin Beck, Forrest Whitley, the Bryce Harper short print, and Dylan Cease. I want to say the Bryce Harper's about 1 in 5 or 6 cases, if you're curious. Around there, 1 in 5 or 6. Gabriel Cancel, Ryan O'Hearn, Matt Vierling Refractor Auto, Cabrera Refractor, Bechtold Base Auto, Diego Purple, Justice Sheffield 30th Anniversary, Ryan McKenna, Colby Allard Refractor, Justice Sheffield Gold, Luciano, Speckle and a base, Casey Golden, Ronaldo Hernandez, Atomic, Vince Fernandez, Ryan Costello, Matt Mercer, Blue, Logan Webb, another Casey Golden, Tirso, Amaya Refractor Auto, Wander Base, another Vince to 299, and then a Kikuchi Base, which is pretty rare, rookie auto. So color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is a little low, but the 30th anniversary is numbered to 30, so I think it's fair to say 8 there. Plus we got the Wander and the Kikuchi, so it was a very good case. I was pretty happy with it. All right, guys, let me save your video. All right, and then let me upload your video. All right, guys, that video is loading. Let's see what we can do about photos here. Make sure I got all the guys that asked to have their Costello, Luciano, Bechtold, Savali, Montero, Gorman, Martinez, Luciano, Chrome, Michael Kopech. Okay. All right, good. Got them all. All right, guys, case 2 coming up. All right, here we go. Jets, right now, I don't have anything open, my friend. I probably won't have anything open until maybe Wednesday. But I just host everything on the forum. Ooh, I thought that was him. I thought we hit another one right off the bat. But we didn't. Tommy Romero, refractor auto. Tommy's tricking us. But if you can see the link, should be in the video description. There should be a link. I don't know if maybe it's not showing up or what. What's up, Mostown? Can you guys see the link in the video description? That's funny. There you go. That'll work. And then just in the group break section, you'll see a spot that says Houdini's Breaks. That's me. But, you know, nothing's really open right now. There's also a link for my email. That's your best bet. If you want to get into my breaks, the best bet is to sign up for the email. You know? Evan White to 75. Nice card. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Blowout was like, should we put a limit? And I was like, we've had trouble selling these, you know, let's not put a limit. Let's let the people decide. So I can do 8 cases, so I'm going to put up another one as soon as it's full. So I'm kind of excited. I get to open 8 of those, right? Matt Vierling, that's a big card right there. Matt Vierling to 100. Atomic Matt Vierling. And if you notice, the autos are not in the same spot, so I have no idea where the autos are in this one. They're all over the place. I took 4 spots in Star Wars just because I didn't want to be that guy. So I just took 1 spot a case, which I always take, and just left it at that. I almost took 14 and 41, but I was like, no, I won't. But Fish was like, what if we did him for $100? Would that sell? I was like, yes. Yes, that would sell. And he was like, okay, do it. I was like, all right. So after shipping and PayPal fees, he's only getting like $3,800 a case. I want to say direct, they were like 7, something like that. So he's selling them for half. Just, you know, just because he's tired of looking at them, I guess. Yeah, if somebody posts in now, right? If somebody in the chat wants to get in, post for a spot, and I'll move you to the next 4-caser, okay? So, I'm trying to save the auto, but we've already hit 3 autos. And I have no idea where they were, except for one was in the first pack. I do know one thing about this pack right here. It's going to have a Sterling in it. That's one thing I know. Will Myers and Sixto Sanchez. You know how I knew it was going to have a Sterling? Because there's 2 per box and I had just hit the first one. Also, there is something going around saying that I searched the boxes because I know which pack has the auto. I'm like, whatever, bro. You'd be really mad if you saw it when I can actually pick the player. After I open enough of these, I know which player's coming too, not just where the auto is. He'd like this box though. I don't know where the autos are. Except for this first one. I know where this first one is. The first one's right here, so we'll save that for last. Give us something to look forward to. Yeah, what is it Connor used to say? I don't just pick the win. I don't just predict the knockout. I pick the round. I pick the round. I don't just know which pack the auto's in. Sometimes I know who's coming. Well, you'd really hate me then, huh? Yeah. Look at that, another Harper. Back-to-back cases with the Harper. Taylor Trammell, purple. nice Harper, though. They're still selling for like 30 bucks, these Harpers. I was figuring we'd probably get, you know, about 10 of them. We've already got 2. Joey. Right. Well, not just that, but if I knew what was coming like that, I certainly would have. I mean, we just hit a $20,000 Superfractor auto. I could have put in a $2,000 card and just had. I'm like, man, I thought it was funny, but there's all kinds of stuff going on. People saying that I get a shipment of packs. Oh, okay. So this Edward Cabrera is in the Vladdy base auto run. This is a rare base auto. Edward Cabrera is a rare base auto. Nate Lowe should also be in this run, and Vladdy. So I don't know if he's going to be in the case, but I hope so. Edward Cabrera, Nate Lowe, and Vladdy run together. So if you see the base, you got a really good chance at a Vladdy. Yeah, but anyway, so the other thing going around is that Topps sends me the good cases. You know, I haven't heard that one in a while, but I've seen that one today. You know, the guy's like, oh yeah, Topps sends all the big breakers the good cases. Well, here's a news flash. Breakers don't get their cases from Topps. You know, breakers get their cases from distributors. So is Topps sending them to the distributor and then telling the distributor who to give it to? Yeah, the Victor Mesa Super Auto. Chance Adams. Nice card. Pretty rare. We don't hit very. It's because he's a rookie. You know, just the rookie rareness. That's what I was saying. I was like, well, if that's true, you know, I mean, how much do I want to dissuade that rumor, right? I want to tweet it out. Oh no, somebody says Topps sends me all the good cases. Here's a link to my breaks. here's a link to my breaks. That's terrible. Buy in here. It's not because I'm opening 150 cases that I hit the real good cards, you know? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, so here is that first auto that I skipped because I know where it is. Okay, so what I say, right? So here's these two guys. Now, the only thing I'm worried about is where's the Vladdy? Is the Vladdy, like, were those the last two in the case and now the Vladdy's the first auto in the next case? Or is Vladdy still in here? But Edward Cabrera and Nate Lowe, those are your Vladdy triggers right there. So I'm hoping I'm not setting myself up to look like a fool, but Vladdy should be the next base auto. But you just never know. You just never know, because he's short printed too, so maybe there's less of him than the other two, and you know, I don't know. It wouldn't be color because it's a base auto run. Not that there couldn't be color. I mean, there could be. You have just as much a chance at a Vladdy color as you don't, but it's the base auto run that I'm talking about. So if there's one in here based on the information we have, it's the base auto. Yeah, unless I switched it out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand these guys sometimes. I mean, I get, you know. Alright, no, it's not true. I don't get it. Well, there should have been an auto in that pack. The first pack. I didn't move it. But there wasn't. We should have had an auto. Oh, here it is, right here. Chris Shaw. Rookie guys are showing up. Atomic, Chris Shaw. Nice card. Yeah. Ryan Murphy. I hate hitting those guys in that bottom box. I mean, it's the top box for us, but it's the, it's the bottom box, because it always makes me wonder if the auto I'm looking for is the first auto in the next case. We hit the two indicators, and that's that's it. Ooh, this is another really rare auto, Victor Mesa. I didn't know he was in the run because it was a hobby box I opened, and they don't have as many base autos in them. So now we know that the Victor, and if you notice, those four guys are all short printed. Edward Cabrera, Nate Lowe, Vladdy, and Victor Mesa. Those are all short printed guys, and they're in the same run. Isn't that crazy? Robert Honeywell. So they put those four short prints together. I wonder who the next base auto is. Yeah, if you open a case, you can, and you follow the autos in the first box, you'll know. Mateo Gill, I hate Mateo Gill. I hit a ton of him. Mateo Gill to 299. You'll know where the autos are in the next. Oh, sometimes it'll move. Like if you notice this one, the auto in that first pack moved to the other side. But for the most part, you're gonna know. And most of my cases have had the autos in the exact same spot in Jumbo. Probably out of the 20 or so I've opened, 18 or 17 have had the autos in the exact same spot. But this case is different, and I don't have it memorized. All right, in this next box, if we don't hit the Vladdy base auto, I don't think we're gonna. If we don't hit it in this next box, I think the Vladdy base auto is in another case. I think we just missed it. So it's here or not. I don't know, and you don't. They don't share that information. I can speculate, but I don't know. It'd be nice to get the Vladdy out of the way. At least to have him hit. This should be an auto right here. But it's not, because that's not an auto. Franklin Perez, see how the auto moved? First it was in this pack, then it was in this pack. Now, I don't know. What's it in this one? I don't have the wander pattern down. So, I don't know. Amaya to 299. In my old run, this is the auto. And it's in here. The auto is anyway. Refractor, Bannon. Now, this doesn't say there's no Vladdy because it's a refractor. It's a different run. We need a base auto. Wow, look at that. Andrew Bechtold, 33 out of 50. All right, if this third auto isn't a base, then it doesn't mean anything. The Vladdy could still be out here. The autos have been all over the place in this case. See, I think we missed it. Augustin, base auto. I think we're going to open up a case and Vladdy's going to be the first auto. Which might mean he's the last auto we hit because the first auto's on the bottom when I open him. Gelfman and I, we have two different business models. So we're definitely going to do things completely differently. Like opposite ends of the spectrum different. And that's all I'm going to say about that. No, because that base Vlad had these cards also. And wasn't that base Vlad in a hobby? If so, it definitely wasn't this run. It was that base Vlad that taught me the indicators, you know? That's how I knew that Nate Lowe and Cabrera ran with him. But yeah, that was a hobby case, so it would be different anyway. Yeah, it should. I mean, it's at 129. I think I could sell it out at 129, and it's at 99 bucks. I could break those and make more money selling them on eBay, breaking them, than I could the way I'm doing it. But this is what Blowout wants to do. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. So case 2 in the Wander Jumbo case 2 in the Wander Experiment. Back-to-back cases in the Jumbos. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. Try to get the numbering. Damn, that's awesome. It says it might be blurry. Let me look at it. See if it's blurry. No, it's good. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. You get a Wander. I wonder who just hit that one. Wonder who it was. Case 2 of my Wander experiment. Yeah, that's right. The Top sent them to me. Although Blowout drop shipped them from Illinois, but still, Tops gets them to me. Tops told Blowout to get me the cases from somebody else in Illinois. So, thanks, guys. Yep, 2-2 on the Francos. 1,500? That's not too terrible. Not too shabby. The guy who has him in the next 50, who declined him in this 50, said if I do well, he's gonna feel really bad. Yeah. The thing is, somebody in that break, somebody in the Wander experiment, probably at least half of them, are gonna get shut out, you know? But they knew that going in, and they also knew that while getting shut out is, I don't know, likely, they also had this opportunity too. And at 380, what was it, 383? I think that's a steal. I really do. So, Wandering Tartaglia go together. Yeah, I thought it was like a, I want to say I heard the blues were $3,000, but they might have come down too. But I heard true blues were 3,000. Alex Krylov? But I haven't looked. That's just what somebody told me in chat, so I could be off. Yeah, and the spot was only 19,150. It wasn't the full. Steel Walker, he's pretty rare. I don't hit very many of him. Of course, if he's in the Vladdy run, that would explain it. But Steel Walker, I don't hit very many Steel Walkers. This was a good case for the, you know, base, hard to hit short print guys. And I don't necessarily know that Steel Walker's a short print, just that I didn't hit very many of them. You know, I only opened 20, well, 30 cases. So it's possible that I just didn't hit him, you know. I would look at what Atomics had sold for and add a little bit of a premium, maybe 10, 15% on the 100 of 100. 15 to 2, yeah, they come down. You kind of expect that, you know, after the first day. All he's got to do is start hitting, you know. He's off to a slow start. At least he was last time I looked. He starts putting up the numbers he put up last year, and Blaze Alexander to 299. I'm going to hit a lot of Blaze Alexander. Blaze Alexander, Mateo Gil. That's the first blue Wander I've hit. I've hit purple, speckle, atomic, and a handful of base, like 4, 5 base. Oh yeah, yeah. Wander's way higher than Gorman. Yeah, I've hit 189 Griffey and 289 Clemens. And guys, if you ask a question and I don't respond to it, just go ahead and ask it again. It just means I missed it. Spanberger, base auto. Gorman's a great card, though. I really like the Gormans. Of course, I hit a ton of them. That's probably why. It's cool. It's definitely cool. Kevin Kramer. Lambert, refractor. Austin Beck to 299. If you guys want to get into a flawless break for $6, I'm doing that next. Click the link there for the forums, and you'll be able to find my flawless $6 break. Actually, I think it's $6.69 and $6.39, so $6 with very good odds that you don't get anything. But if you do, it's a really good return on investment. But the odds are you're just not gonna get anything with your $6. Homeless. Yeah, that's not good. Nico Horner to 60. Sorry, to 50. I don't know where 60 came from. Oh, it was 06. That's why. Got it stuck in my head. Yeah, flawless is next. Yes, that's right. Very high chance of not getting anything. But if you do get something, like a guy got, he got Baker Mayfield rookie auto. You know, like a $600 card. Keegan Thompson purple auto. You got like a $600 card in the last break, you know, for $6. It's hard to beat that. No, this is case 2. Case 2. But in just a minute, I'm going to recap it, and then I'm going to put the pictures and the videos up in the thread so you can check them out as soon as I'm done. It's been a great case. I mean, we had a huge wonder. Just missed out on the Vlad, though, unfortunately. And I don't know if it'll be the next case, but eventually we're going to hit a Vlad without the 2 identifiers, and that's why. Unless he's in here. I guess it's possible. Oh, does it? Does it still say case 1? Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. There you go. I got you. All right, guys, so we got at least 6 autos to go. At least 6 to go. Mookie Betts, Atomic. Nolan Gorman, 30th anniversary. Darian Cruz to 499. Refractor auto. Altuve, sky blue. Hicklin, blue refractor. Yes, more Bowman tonight after the flawless. Got a redemption. All right, prospect, Cartaya, rookie, Kikuchi, and then truly rare stuff like this one. All right, so I've hit Clemens and Griffey. This is a really rare hit. It's amazing we've already hit 4 of these. So who do we got? Clemens or Griffey? Or somebody else? I don't know who else I have, but Cal Ripken. All right. Crazy big hit. It's funny. Necro. Is Necro really in there? That was about the time he had his 300th win, so I guess it would make sense. Ten names? But is there 10 names on the auto list? Well, I guess since they're all buybacks, they would be auto list, right? Huh. I mean, you got to figure Griffey's the best one. Who else do they have? Ricky Henderson, Nolan Ryan, Frank Thomas? I'm trying to think. Who else they would put in that set? Frank Thomas wouldn't be in the 89 set, though, would he? No, he would not. Connor Capel. Oh, there we go. Andre Dawson, Blyleven, Ripken, Fisk, Murphy, Eckersley, Edgar, Smoltz, Griffey, McGuire's a good one I'd like to hit. Sandberg, Tino, and Clemens. All right, we've hit pretty good names, though. I mean, on that list, the best guy's got to be Griffey, followed by McGuire. Yeah. That's cool. Clemens is a decent name, not too shabby. So's Ripken, so it's nice we hit the good ones. You know, I mean, you really don't want to hit Blyleven. Yeah, Randy Johnson would be great. I'm surprised he's not on there. Yeah, not too many. I traded Mosstown for one recently. I forget what we traded, but I ended up with a Griffey. Austin Riley to 125. Knowing her, it was probably Mike Piazza. Yeah. Once they sign a contract with Topps, Topps tries to milk it, you know. A lot of times the vet retired players, their contracts are only for a year or so. Victor Mesa, purple paper. That's a nice spot. Nice card for that spot. All right, guys, 1 box left. Was it Piazza? It makes sense. Okay, guys, this is a crazy good case. It was great start with the 2 Francos. Yeah, Griffey being the rookie though in '89 too. That's a big card. Well, get there. Mr. Tiny Auto, he signs a little bigger, this one. Ryan O'Hearn, Rookie of the Year autos. So they got a hit. So 30th anniversary and Rookie of the Year. So I don't have one for Sterling or Top 100 yet. That's all right. I'm sure they're coming. Ready for the Show and Talent Pipeline do not have auto versions. Jerome Walton. Jerome Walton was awesome. Castellanos. You know what's going to look good in Superfractor? This. I haven't hit one yet, but when I do, they're going to look great. These are going to look good too, because that whole back middle, that's all super. You know the one that's going to look lame is this one, because it's just those little squares in the corner. You know, down there at the bottom and top right. That's all that's going to be. That's going to suck. Not that I'll complain if I get one for me. Drew Waters. Wonder. Daniel Johnson, the $2.99. The strongest arm I ever saw play live was Vladdy Guerrero. He had a cannon. Watching him, man, it was amazing. Taylor Widener, $2.50. So what is there? One auto left, I think. Yes, sir. That's 3 I've hit you now. 3 different names, too. I'm going to get you the whole set. You just hang on. Oh, another redemption. You know it. Prospect. Cartaya. That's crazy. All the redemptions we've hit. It's going to stink if you sit on this product, too, because... You know, Cartaya, Kikuchi, but all the buyback autos, all that stuff, all redemptions. Joey Wentz. All right, guys, let's do a recap, and then we're going to close up shop on Bowman for a little bit and go and update those Flawless. So if you want in on Flawless... You still got a few minutes. I don't know how close it is to full, though. But we're at least doing box 2 at the very minimum. All right, paper. Still no gold paper. Ronaldo Hernandez, atomic to 150 in the Sterling. Mookie Betts, 30th anniversary. Ready for the show. Madrigal, atomic to 150. All right, non-auto, color, Daniel Johnson, Austin Riley, Brewer Hicklin, Nico Horner, Austin Beck, Kirillov, Amaya, Franklin Perez, Honeywell, Darian Cruz, another Bryce Harper, back-to-back cases with the Harper, Taylor Trammell, Puck, and Evan White gold. So, okay. Autos. We have Diego, Widener purple, Rookie of the Year Ryan O'Hearn, Connor Capel, 89 buyback Cal Ripken, Darian Cruz refractor, Keegan Thompson purple refractor, Lyon Richardson, Chad Spanberger, Blaze Alexander to 299, Steele Walker, Augustin, Andrew Bechtold gold, Ryan Bannon refractor, Rylan Bannon refractor, Mateo Gill to 299, Victor Mesa, nice card, Chris Shaw to 100, Nate Lowe, Chance Adams, Edward Cabrera, Lyon Richardson, Matt Vierling to 100, and Tommy Romero refractor. And then, of course, the big one, we got the Wander Franco to 150, 36 out of 150, Wander Franco. So congrats on that. All right, guys, I'm going to go off, but I'll be back. So I'll see you in a bit. If you wouldn't mind, hit the little thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Yes, the buyback spot was great.